Paris, one of the most fascinating cities in the world. Today, we explore 10 of its most iconic landmarks, through its streets and through its unforgettable viewpoints. Ready? Let's begin. Welcome to the City Bucket List. In each episode, we explore a new city, discovering its most iconic places. With illustrated maps, I share must-see locations and little travel tips that make exploring easier. Every story is an inspiring city adventure. Before we begin our route, let's take a quick look at Paris, the capital of France, and for centuries, one of Europe's leading centers of culture, art, and ideas. The city stretches along the Seine River. It is divided into 20 districts, arranged in a spiral from the center outward. Because of this layout, Paris is surprisingly walkable, even for a capital city. Museums, grand squares, historic landmarks, and vibrant street life define Paris. From the historic heart of the city to the creative streets of Le Marais. From the intellectual Latin Quarter to the artistic soul of Montmartre. Paris brings many different worlds together in one place. It does not revolve around a single symbol or a single center. Each neighborhood reveals a different side of the city. Our first stop is Notre-Dame Cathedral, one of the most powerful examples of Gothic architecture in the world. Construction began in the 12th century. Located on Ile de la Cité, the island that served for centuries as the religious and political heart of Paris, the cathedral has witnessed coronations, revolutions, and defining moments in French history. Travel tip. By the 19th century, the cathedral was close to ruin. Victor Hugo's novel, The Hunchback of Notre-Dame, sparked public interest and led to its restoration, helping transform it into the symbol we know today. Our second stop is the Louvre. Today, it is one of the largest and most visited museums in the world. But for centuries, it served as a royal palace. After the French Revolution, it opened to the public, transforming into a museum that spans ancient civilizations to the Renaissance. In the courtyard, the glass pyramid, designed by architect I.M. Pei, creates a striking contrast between old and new. To see everything would take days, so most visitors focus on a few key sections. Travel tip. Beneath the museum, you can still see parts of the original medieval fortress, a reminder that the Louvre story began long before it became a museum. Our third stop is the Jardin des Tuileries. Originally designed as a royal garden in the 16th century, it gradually became one of Paris's most important public spaces. Today, it forms part of the city's historic Grand Axis, stretching from the Louvre to the Arc de Triomphe. Travel tip. The open space you see today once held the Tuileries Palace. The palace disappeared, but the garden remained. Our fourth stop is Place de la Concorde, the largest square in Paris and one of its most dramatic. During the French Revolution, thousands were executed here, including King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. After this violent chapter, the square was renamed Concorde, meaning harmony, a symbol of reconciliation after chaos. Travel tip. At the center stands the Luxor obelisk, an ancient Egyptian monument brought from the Luxor Temple in Egypt to Paris in the 19th century. Over 3,000 years old, it is the oldest monument in Paris. Our fifth stop is the Grand Palais and the Petit Palais. Built for the 1900 Exposition Universelle, they stand side by side. The Grand Palais is known for its vast glass roof, hidden behind an elegant stone facade, and it still hosts major exhibitions today. The Petit Palais offers a quieter atmosphere, with an inner garden courtyard and a fine arts collection. Travel tip. The Grand Palais was so large that during World War I, it was used as a military hospital. Our sixth stop is the Champs-Élysées and the Arc de Triomphe. This grand boulevard stretches from Place de la Concorde to the Arc, shaping one of the most iconic urban views in Paris. Commissioned by Napoleon in 1806, the monument is covered in reliefs telling the story of France's military history. Beneath it lies the tomb of the unknown soldier. Travel tip: from the top of the Arc, 12 avenues radiate outward like a star, revealing the city's grand geometric plan. Our seventh stop is the Eiffel Tower. Designed by Gustave Eiffel for the 1889 Exposition Universelle, it was, at the time, the tallest structure in the world. Today, including its antennas, it rises to 330 meters and has become the defining symbol of Paris. The tower has 3 main levels, each offering panoramic views over the city. Inside, you'll find exhibition spaces, visitor areas, and the restaurant Le Jules Verne. At the very top, Eiffel designed a small private apartment, a space that can still be seen today. Travel tip: the Eiffel Tower was originally meant to be temporary, but it survived thanks to radio and communication antennas, which turned it into a vital technological landmark. Our eighth stop is the Musée d'Orsay. Originally built as a train station for the 1900 World's Fair, the building became a museum in 1986. Today, it holds one of the world's most important collections of 19th century art. The Grand Central Hall rises above the former train platforms beneath a vast glass roof. The museum is famous for Impressionism and Post-Impressionism, featuring Monet, Degas, Renoir, Van Gogh, and Cézanne. Travel tip: the station closed when trains grew too long for its platforms. For years, the building served as a hotel and even as a film set, including Orson Welles' The Trial. Our ninth stop is Sacré-Cœur. Perched on Montmartre Hill, one of the highest points in Paris, the basilica is built from white travertine stone, a stone that slowly cleans itself in the rain, which is why the church appears whiter over time. Montmartre was long home to painters, writers, and bohemians, and its narrow streets and small squares reveal a slower, more artistic side of Paris. Travel tip: Sacré-Cœur faces north, an unusual orientation for a major Paris church. Our 10th stop is the Palais Garnier. Designed by Charles Garnier during the reign of Napoleon III, the Opera House opened in 1875. More than a performance venue, it became a symbol of 19th century Paris, where architecture expressed prestige and authority. Blending neoclassical, Baroque, and Renaissance elements, it is one of the finest examples of Beaux-Arts architecture. Travel tip: beneath the Opera House lies a real underground water reservoir, a hidden space that helped inspire the Phantom of the Opera. We've completed our route, but Paris can never be reduced to just 10 stops. Sainte-Chapelle represents the pinnacle of Gothic architecture. The Pantheon, where Voltaire, Rousseau, and Marie Curie rest, adds another layer to the city's intellectual history. Les Invalides brings together military heritage and one of the most striking domes in the Paris skyline. A more contemporary Paris appears at the Centre Pompidou and at the Fondation Louis Vuitton. Art continues to unfold across the city, from the Musée Picasso to the glowing water lilies of the Musée de l'Orangerie. Paris has been one of the world's great centers of art and thought for centuries, and it still holds that role today. In painting, Monet, Degas, Cézanne, Matisse. In sculpture, Rodin. In literature, Hugo and Camus. Food, too, is central to daily life. Croissants, baguettes, crepes, cheeses like brie and camembert, alongside dishes such as bœuf bourguignon and ratatouille. This culture of craftsmanship extends into fashion and design, another reflection of Paris's lasting influence on global style. Paris, a city meant to be read layer by layer. From squares to museums, from grand boulevards to quiet backstreets, the city slowly reveals itself. If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. For our next stop, turn on notifications.